all of the offense, right? You got to be the one to play make, put the ball in the hole, create open shots for everybody. So this 6-1 build is going to be able to do all that. Offensively, you are a juggernaut. You have a 92-3 ball. You have a 96 ball handle. You get the Hall of Fame clamp breaker, unpluckable, hyper drive, quick first step, all the things you're going to need to beat your defender off the dribble. You have an 86 driving dunk, so you can still attack the basket, 95 acceleration, and on top of it, you still have 76 perimeter, 79 steal, so you're not a complete liability on the defensive end.
You know, just be yourself and have fun, really. Be consistent. You don't have to be the best at the game when you first start off, but as long as you're getting better and progressing each game, like, you're going to see yourself with more and more fans and more views.
Here in the middle of the season, these teams really coming into their own right now. They found their identity and know what they're all about, Grant.
Well, oftentimes that's what happens. I mean, these guys have had the time to gel and get to know how they like to play. And at this point, it's all about going out night after night and just executing.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Mathurin and Hield out on the perimeter. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then it's Daniel Tice. And it's Nwora in at the 4. Now here's Tice, and finished off by Tice.
And I'll tell you, Matherin's passing game has a solid foundation. Now, hopefully, it continues to grow here.
Pass to Mobley. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Hield. Back to McConnell. To the right side. Nwora, that's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Here's Sharp. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Hield. 35 points his last game. Here's Tice. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Look at Daniel Tice. Just a solid, intelligent big man, Richard.
He always seems to be in the right place at the right time on both ends of the floor. A big man you can depend on to work hard and read opposing players well.
The Pacers have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Hield. McConnell passes to Hield. With a 9-footer. Offensive rebound. Pass to Tice. The 3 is up. The shot comes out, and it's Cleveland the other way. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Here's McConnell. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mathurin. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Mathurin is an impressive scorer, skilled at finding ways to convert around the rim.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Here's Sharp. Tice with the defensive effort.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Here's Mathurin. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. In addition to affecting the game at both ends, Mathurin has already proven to be a tremendous leader.
Oh, yes, he has, BA. He's
the Cavaliers leading. On the court for the Pacers. Second quarter underway. They've got Daniel Tice. T.J. McConnell is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot.
For your Cavaliers, Evan Mobley.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Inside, here's Sharp. That's good. For the day, he's 4 for 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Pass to Nembhard. Back to McConnell. Outside Hield. Down low. Here's Tice. And finished off by Tice.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Here's Sharp. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. As impressive as the numbers were for Mobley as a rookie, the consistency stood out the most, Grant.
Yeah, no question, B.A. Mobley shows up and makes an impact every night. He just finds ways to help the team even when the shots aren't there. He's the type of player that fits with any system.
And the Cavs shooting 67% for the game. Just outstanding. And finished off by Garland.
Yeah, just a solid athlete. It's so fun watching Garland, a little guy, rise up and finish.
Here's McConnell. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Nwora. Five on the clock. Here's Tice. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Tice has got 8 points.
And that turnaround jumper, such a great shot to have at your disposal.
Here's Sharp. Tice defending. Here's Mobley. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Cavaliers lead by 6.
The nice touch from the interior. Mobley looks very comfortable shooting from there.
Here's Nembhard. Coming off a 12-point game. And the shot's good.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
Really left him alone that time.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Pass to Nembhard. And here's Tice. 4-3. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gotten off to a sensational 5-for-5 start in the second quarter. Count that one.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Indiana's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Here's Nembhard. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. McConnell finds Tice. Now McConnell. Here's Hield. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Hield's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's had a rough start to this game, and that's being nice. But he's gotten back on track here in the second.
Hi, guys. Well, the chosen one in their last game against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He picked up 22 points, and it was his highest point total of the season. He had his handprint all over that.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead.
Your Cavaliers, 51. The Pacers, 43. Get up and get loud.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Sharp in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half.
Over his career, Mitchell has developed his playmaking for others, a great skill to have.
Left side Hield. Charity stripe shot. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Now here's Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Offensive rebound. And the shot goes. And now it's a 12-point Cleveland lead.
Wow, they're really being taken advantage of defensively out there. No rim protection whatsoever.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
Making an impact. I love the aggression. Playing on that front foot and looking to expand their lead.
And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana. That one falls.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Pass to Nembhard. Here's Hield. Here's Tice. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. After making the playoffs 5 years straight, the Pacers have struggled to get back to the postseason.
You know, B.A., they're trying to go through a rebuild right now, and that's going to take some time. But the front office and coaching staff appear comfortable with this direction, knowing it might be a while before they make the playoffs again.
Mobley, left side. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Pass to Nembhard. McConnell against Garland. Out to the wing. And there's the drive. The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
To the inside. Here's Sharp. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
I'm sure coach is going to give them an earful about that. He can't be happy with that soft interior D.
For the Cavaliers, Jared Allen comes in for Evan Mobley. And Karis LeVert is subbed in for Okoro. Smith, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for McConnell. Pass to Nembhard. And here's Hield over Mitchell. Sharp grabs the miss.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Cleveland gets it back. Allen, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got 6 points.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Outside Hield. Pass to Smith. Here's Nesmith. And here's Tice. Allen defending. Rejected by Allen.
And with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the league and the world have endured tremendous challenges in recent years. Commissioner Silver said, quote, "We found a way to keep going under very difficult circumstances. It required enormous diligence. To keep playing throughout the pandemic, we are particularly proud of that." Brian?
Hey, the show must go on. Thanks, Allie. Tice outside. Here's Neesmith. He's got 12. And once again, off the mark by Indiana.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
When you look at the age of Jared Allen, the way he's developed, he could be a top 5 center in the league very soon. Fantastic impact on the court he has.
Osman, he's checked in for Cleveland. Rubio comes in for Garland. And the Pacers making a change here. There's 38 seconds left in the third. To the paint. Here's Neesmith. To stop the run. And the layup is up and in. 14 points for him.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamental.
There's the drive. And that one's good. Sharp.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Here's Duarte. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Up and in on the layup.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
From deep three-point range. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Look for Cleveland. Sharp, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Rubio. And Garland is subbed in for Neto. Pass to Matherin.
2 minutes remaining.
Well, Grant, the NBA has led the way when it comes to diversity and representation in the high-level jobs. Grant, what are your thoughts on it?
Yeah, B.A., I love this. I mean, the NBA really, truly has been a leader when it comes to this. Whether it's coaches, front office, in the league office in New York, living and embodying the spirit of diversity and inclusion is what the NBA is all about. It's fun to be a part of.
The NBA where everyone is welcome. And the Pacers looking at who they've got. Matherin and Hield out on the perimeter. Then it's Neesmith. And it's Nwora in at the center position, locking down the middle. And we just had to take one more look at that great drive.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up, keep on applying pressure to their defense.
14 feet away. That one rolls around and rims out. Cleveland has gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Cavaliers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so hard work pays off with their 26th win of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Evan Mobley.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Pass to Okoro. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Nwora, that's good. Now the Cavaliers with it. They're on a 13-4 run. Here's Sharp. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they need.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So it's the Pacers now. Hill, the pass to Hield. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Brian Anderson saying thank you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Well, in our grand finale of the 2K TV virtual rap party, we've got some heavy hitters in the house. Team 2K TV, we've got LD2K, we've got Brian, and our guest, John Smith. On the other side of the court, welcome back to 2K TV, Jimmy, aka The Professor, and new to the show, welcome Jay for Trey and Chris.
How you doing? What's going on? How you guys doing?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you guys so much for joining us on this 2K TV rap party. We are going to go 3v3. My team today.
Thanks for having me on, Alexis. Excited to be back.
We've had this one circled on our calendar for a long time. Two teams that are clicking, and Greg playing great basketball.
Oh, yeah, and I've been looking forward to this one as well. It's going to be about limiting mistakes because the way these teams are playing, they're jumping on any mistake their opponent makes.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Reggie Bullock is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then there's Irving. And it's Wood in at the center position. And so it's Cleveland with it. Okoro passes to Sharp. From 13, it's rebounded by Dallas, fresh from a win against Portland.
Yeah, they took advantage of some porous defense in that one. Really got the shots they wanted.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. And that one is good.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Dallas with the ball.
Well, Christian Wood has shown himself capable of being a 20-10 guy. But now he's looking to show he can be a winner as well.
Now here is Hardaway. Really played well against Portland in his last outing. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
Well, that's the kind of finish that sends a message to an opponent. Donovan Mitchell with the dunk.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. And you hear about impacting winning. How does Wood, Greg, take the next step in that regard?
Well, Kevin, we know he can make shots and block shots. I think it's just about consistency and decision-making. And then defensively, I think he's more than capable.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
Doncic at the line for 2.
All free throws good from Doncic. Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Now, here's Mobley. You saw him with 19 points his last outing. It is good.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. He kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Irving. Bullock with it. Covered by Mobley. 5 to shoot. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6 points.
And early on, they'd been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Outside Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the inside. There's the steal. Now, here's Okoro. Guarded by Hardaway. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I'd say you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I was able to talk with Coach Jason Kidd. He said they know the challenge going up against this team that can score so many points in a hurry. He said we cannot try to match these guys basket for basket and get away from our defense. Because if you slack off these shooters even a little bit, then they really go off. We'll see if they can find that balance tonight and even this season series. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Yeah, they're trying to devise a way to contain some big-time weapons.
Hey, guys, it has got to be a collective effort. Really important that they have the trust, and helping one another will be key.
And I think it's going to be hard, obviously, because this is an opponent that can really space you out as well as get to the rim. So you've got to be sound and disciplined.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's LeVert in for Okoro. Now, here's Sean. He had 19 points in the win against Indiana.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was. Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Mavericks trail by 10, and it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game.
And Garland, a finalist for Most Improved Player of the Year in 2022, took a huge leap forward with his play.
Your Cavaliers,
For the Cavaliers, Osman comes in for Donovan Mitchell, and Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. The Mavericks also with a sub. Powell's checked in. Pass to Hardy. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway kicks to Irving. Hardaway passes to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Shot to stop the run. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Rubio left side. Rebounded by Hardy. Mavericks trail by 10. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Good work there as it goes.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
His team is down, but with the way he went at the rim, you know they'll keep fighting the entire game.
Here's Irving. Got it from 16 feet. Irving's got his second basket.
How about the athleticism? Kyrie stops on a dime, knocks it in. Some of the best breaks in the league.
Rubio, and he hits the jump shot. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. Back to the action in just a minute.
And now, please welcome to the court, the powerhouse.
And hope you've enjoyed. Sharps checked in for Jared Allen. Usman comes in for Evan Mobley. And Raul Neto subbed in for Okoro. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber is checked in for Markieff Morris. Tim Hardaway Jr. comes in for Reggie Bullock. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Hardy. They've got Ricky Rubio. Karis LeVert is out there with Sharp. And it's Neto in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's Powell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 5 on the clock. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
You don't like to count on points from your reserves, but they had some hot hands coming off the bench.
When you get that kind of a complete effort, that's a game you're going to win far more often than not.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, guys. The chosen one in the last game against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He had 19 points, and there was no answer for him all game long. It looked like he got whatever shot he wanted out there. They're winning games all over the place, and he's been a factor in that success. His confidence has to be soaring. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
Hardaway with a wide-open look, and a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Here's LeVert. Banked in off the glass.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Rubio against Irving. Shoots over Rubio. No good from Irving. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. And he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Back down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. We'll get right back to the action. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. They've got Christian Wood. Luka Doncic's out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Hardaway, and it's Bullock in at the 4 spot. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. 18 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The 8-footer on the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Wood's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway passes to Wood, takes the 3. And out of bounds, the Cavaliers will take it.
Cavaliers ball.
Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Hardy.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Pass to Sharp. Inside, here's Mitchell, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
This feels like one of those nights for Donovan Mitchell. Everything's working.
And the question for the Mavs is simple. How do you best build around Luka Doncic? They'll try to answer that in the coming years.
Now, here's Hardy, guarded by Garland. It's Wood, top of the key. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Wood's got his second bucket of the night.
And that high skill level coupled with the 6'10 frame and Wood looking more and more polished as a catch and shooter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And Greg, it just seems for the Mavs it's all about finding the right fit for the role player.
That's why this team is willing to move on from Porzingis. Going forward, you could see them look.
Changing it up here. Free throw line numbers for him, 6 of 7.
And what a performance he's put in at the free throw line.
What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
And the pass to LeVert. Shoots over Hardy. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Cavaliers ahead, up by 3. Don't go anywhere, the final. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Sharp out there with Jared Allen. Then there's Karis LeVert. Then it's Ricky Rubio. And it's Okoro in at the 3-set. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Mavericks trailed by 5. Doncic kicks to Wood. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Harden. It's Powell on the wing. Shot clock at 5. Wood. And that one, good.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Dallas shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. Here's Hardy. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists in the game. So it's Rubio bringing it up for Cleveland. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. Sharp, that's good. And the Cavaliers lead by 3.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Hardaway passes to Wood, and here's Hardy. On the wing, Doncic. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. The Cavaliers leading by 3. Ball's knocked loose. Pass to Sharp. Down low. Allen in the post. Guarded by Powell. Allen's shot is off. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And finished off by Wood.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
And Rubio kicks to LeVert. To the left wing. Here's Sharp. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And the Mavericks call time here. Cavaliers with some changes. Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Then for the Mavericks, Reggie Bullock comes in for Dwight Powell. And Irving subbed in for Hardy. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Jason Kidd going over the plan with his team for the last few minutes. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Hardaway finds Doncic. Fades away. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's Sharp. And that one is off. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic passes to Irving. The 9-foot shot. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Fader on the way. Shot's good by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 28 points for the game.
Wow, Donovan Mitchell simply fearless when his team is in need.
Irving passes to Hardaway. Up top, Bullock. The kick out to Irving. 4 on the clock. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I'll tell you what, they have been very...
Cavaliers making a change here. Sharp's checked in, and Dallas also making a switch. Markieff Morris is checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr., and that's an intentional foul.
His first 15 foul. At the line for Cleveland.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for Markieff Morris. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, we know this. Free throw shooting is such a mental aspect of the game. This guy keeps his composure and comes through.
That doesn't go in either for Irving. And now we've got the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively, and that to me, is the key for young players.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're down by 8. There's 14 seconds left in the game. And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Evan Mobley.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity. And this is what they came out to do.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony,